It reminds me of a story I heard the other day about this guy. He was an armed robber, and he went and stuck this man out and he said, "Give me all your money." And the man said, "I ain't giving you all my money. I'm a U.S. congressman." And the guy said, "Okay, then give me all my money." Some of these stories that I tell you are true. Some of them are not, but some of them are true, and I hate to admit it, but this is one of the true ones. I went out to eat lunch the other day with my family. I went to pay the tip to the lady and pull my keys out of my purse. That's what I do all the time. Except I couldn't find my keys. Oh no, I've locked them in my car. And sure enough, they were in my car. But my doors weren't locked. I had left my car running the whole time I was in there eating at the restaurant. My family has not let me live that one down. That was humiliating. But as I'm getting older, I start having more pet peeves, things that bother me more than usual. Like the other day I was driving, and there was this man driving down the street with one of the electric shavers in his hand, shaving his face while he's driving down the street. He swerved in my lane. I had to swerve in the other lane. Made me drop my mascara stick on my face and get mascara all over. I dropped my cell phone on the floor, couldn't even finish the conversation. If I'd have smoked, I know I'd have burned my lap because I'd have dropped that too. That made me mad. And something else that aggravates me to death. It don't matter which Walmart store I go into, and it don't matter which bathroom I got to go to when I'm there, they're always cleaning that sucker. I am one away from wetting myself. If you ever see any old ladies who go to Walmart walking like this, that's because they got to go to the bathroom and they went to the one that they were cleaning. And these young folks this day, now I'm sorry if there's any young folks in here that's done this, you're crazy. But they gouge out their ears and make the big holes in them. These people don't realize they're gonna be old someday. What are they gonna use that hole for? Clipping their keys too? Putting their reading glasses in so they don't forget it? We are growing up the weirdest generation of dorky looking old people that we're gonna have. These people are gonna look silly. Got the piercings all in their face. When they get old and bloated, they're going to look like a sprinkler system one of these days. And these young ladies that have the tattoos all over them. One of these days, their granddaughter's going to come to them and say, "Grandma, what's that tattoo on your arm?" And she'll be going, "Here, hold that and straighten that out there, and we'll straighten it out and see what it is." I have one on my chest, but I'll have to lift my skirt up for that, and Granny's back's hurting right now. So we can't do that. But one time we were traveling in an RV and we got stopped by a woman highway patrolman, and she was about our age, which I didn't know that lady highway patrolmen worked that old. But we got stopped, and she pranced up there to the window and she said, "Do you know what? You know you were speeding, right?" My husband looked at me and he said, "What'd she say?" I said, "She says you're speeding." She said, "I need to see your driver's license." What'd she say? "Show her your driver's license." So the police officer looked and saw that we were from Oklahoma, and she said, "You know, I went on a blind date one time with a guy from Oklahoma. Ooh, he was the ugliest guy I'd ever did see." What'd she say? "She thinks she knows you." Hey, you want to play if you ever want to play a trick on your pastor's wife, don't listen. If you ever want to play a trick on your pastor's wife, the next time you see her in Walmart, go to the person in the other line and say, "See that woman right there? She's sleeping with my pastor." See what that does? But don't really do that. Don't really do that. Listen, I heard a story the other day about this man and this woman. They were in a terrible car accident. Caught on fire, burnt the poor lady's face almost off. It was awful. They had to do the reconstruction surgery on her. but she was too skinny for her to have any leftover skin. I could sell it, but she was too skinny for her. So the only skin that they agreed on was from her husband's hiney. Now they didn't want to tell nobody about this because it was embarrassing. But it's from her husband's hiney, and they had a wonderful doctor. And he made this girl look excellent. I mean, she had the soft skin. She looked good. But they didn't want to tell nobody. And so one day she told her husband, she said, honey, she said, I just cannot thank you enough for the sacrifice that you made for me. I don't know how to show my appreciation. And he said, that's all right, honey. I get my thanks every time I see your mama kiss you on the cheek. You don't have to laugh so hard, honey.